Welcome to the MURPHSLIFE farm, guys. It's another morning and I want to give you guys a little tour of our farm and show you what we will be working on today. Come on. This is the entrance home that we're going to be turning into the volunteer base, guys. This is where you guys, when you come down here, will be staying. So come check out the changes that we're making on it. We had a wall here, a wall there, a wall there. We knocked everything out so there's a large space for you guys to have like a nice dining table. This is our rabbit. Hola, conejito. When we leave, she stays here, and in the day, she's outside. We knocked this wall out to make it a little bit bigger. Brand new roof. This part here is all brand new. Everything here to the right is brand new. So right here, this is gonna be like the large bedroom. Oy. Come check it out. We'll have some bunk beds in here, tall roofs. We're putting in new bathrooms right now. I'll show you guys right here. These are the other bedrooms that we're building out. Bedroom, bedroom, bathroom. I want to put in a bigger window because it has a really cool view of a volcano out there. But the glass you can see out and you can't see in. Come over here. Now I'm going to show you guys where we're building the boutique hotel and the restaurant that's going to be able to make everything here sustainable. So it's 7 o'clock. Everyone just got to work. This is the entrance to the restaurant. So we're going to have big glass panels so you have a full view of the gardens. You can't see right now with the fog, but there's a giant volcano right there. I'll put the picture of what it looks like. We took a picture right here. But this is it. That's handicap bathroom right there for wheelchair access. This home right here is going to be totally remodeled. We're going to turn it into offices, a big barbecue right there. That's going to be our full-size kitchen, walk-in fridge, everything, full commercial kitchen. And then eventually we want to build this up here into like a 3 to 4 story, almost mini apartment complex where you have 3 apartments on each level where we can have more people staying, more volunteers. That's the goal. We got to raise more money, but it's going to happen. So check this out over here. So this is the first floor of the restaurant. That right there, we might turn into a little coffee bar. We're gonna have stairs right here that are gonna go down. This is gonna be the second floor of the restaurant where you get a beautiful view of our food farm down here. So thousands of food trees we have planted. You can see our terraces right here. And the reason why we're doing that is it helps with erosion. We'll be able to yield more crops out of this. I'm gonna walk down there and kind of show you what I'm gonna be working on this week. I want to, on each layer, I want to plant different vegetables. I want to get a rows of like potatoes, carrots, tomatoes. We're at over 50 employees here. So each employee is represents a family. So we are sponsoring, basically, not sponsoring, but buenos dias, giving 50 families employment in this area where the economy wasn't so hot. So that's really cool, and that's all thanks to you guys. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Coming down here is the access to our swimming pool and also bathrooms. This right here is going to be a gym. So for anyone that likes to travel and stay fit, have some like yoga balls and yoga mats and some free weights. I want to put maybe a treadmill here. I don't know the design yet, but I think this will be really cool. And then this will be just a nice glass view of the 2 volcanoes right there. And what they're building right now, this space is going to be a dry garden. And then underneath of it, we'll have the stairs there, is going to be the swimming pool. So if you can see where that camera is, we're going to have a really cool pool right there. We'll be able to swim, look at the volcano. This right here is a presidential suite. This is our biggest suite. Upstairs, we have another one downstairs. And then we have another little hotel thing with 3 more rooms on the other side that you can't see. Storage space, we want to do weddings, more chairs, whatever. This space here, we don't really know what we're going to do yet. Maybe kind of turn it into a little shop, museum. Señor de los Cocos, Coconut Man, pictures on the walls. We don't know yet. Here's the bathrooms. So this is all going to be open. This is where the men and women can wash their hands. And there'll be a wall here. This is the men's bathroom. And then this will be the women's bathroom. Right here. Spacious. A lot of people will be able to use the bathroom at the same time. And then on this side, we're gonna put in a sauna and steam room right here. So think of this place as like a nice resort where you guys can really have healthy food, organic vegetables from the garden. And by staying here, visiting, tourism, whether you're doing tourism just in the hotel or whether you want to do a volunteer program, you guys will have a safe, comfortable place where the money goes towards helping the people. And that's the cool thing here. We don't have investors, we don't have bank loans, so there's not going to be bonuses at the end of the year for people to fill their pockets. This is a sustainable engine that will be able to continue helping people. And this is kind of our first really big project we're doing like this. The idea is to be able to build these on our farms in Ecuador, in Costa Rica, in Mexico, who knows, all over the world. This area right here is going to be a park for the children. We're gonna flatten the ground here and move it here. We'll have maybe a slide coming down here. Look at this fruit right here. One of my favorite fruits. I had it in Brazil a long time ago. See, they're already starting to go red. They go really red and really soft fruit. It's yummy. I think it's Japanese marañón. So these terraces we just put in this last month. We started working on them. And we're planting grass to prevent the erosion now that we're coming into rain season. This section here is oranges. All of this here is oranges right here. It's blooming. We're gonna get our first batch of oranges. These were planted a couple years ago. Check this out. Looks like a lime, but these are oranges. Unless someone mixed the trees up, they should be oranges. Look at these. Beautiful. Also, what we're doing right now is we're planting a lot of flowers. I love flowers that crawl up trees. So we're mixing colors with white, purple, pink, and these are going to be able to grow up the trees. So when you guys are coming, it's like an explosion of colors. I think it's gonna look pretty cool, you know? Come over here. See more flowers and stuff that we're planting. This here is the road that we're putting in right now. See if you can kind of see it. Right now we're putting in the ditches for the rainwater. We also concreted from the highway over there. We want this to look really nice as well, and also to prevent erosion. So we are planting a lot of flowers and plants and trees along this road here. Before, this was just filled with trash. You can still see a lot of trash, but it was bad, and we've been cleaning it up like crazy. I mean, I'm talking like thousands of bags of trash accumulated. So it gets buried. Look at, you can see right here. There's trash everywhere, and we're getting everything cleaned because that's what you gotta do. You can't leave trash everywhere. And that's a problem in Latin America. I always talk about this, but it's just habit for people to eat, drink, their bottom, throw it out the window. Everyone does it. I've seen it. I've seen ambulances do it. Police officers do it. It's just bad habits that we are going to instill in our children in our school to stop littering. This here is our parking lot. The big old backhoe, whatever you call that thing, is going to level out this road here, fill in where we had a lot of erosion. And this thing is called Gramo King. Really heavy concrete things that go into the earth. Right now it's just full of dog shit, but we're gonna put some nice black soil in here and then grass seeds. And so it's kind of like a live parking lot. It looks really cool, prevents erosion, and it lasts a really long time. Check this out. This is the only tree that's not an orange tree here, or a mandarin tree. This is a lychee tree. It's V's favorite fruit, so we planted her one right here. They abandoned us to go to Australia last year. Look at this. This is gonna look really cool. We're gonna be putting some like chairs right here. You guys could be chilling, sipping some tea, sipping some coffee. But let's let the boys work here. Now come on over here. Like I said, guys, this is just the first video, the full tour, and then I want to do videos of me just showing you guys what we're gonna be working on over here. So we need to quickly plant grass, do all of our terraces, and then build, they're like water boxes where the water can flow into, put our tubing system in, because guys, we're in a tropical mountain and it rains almost daily in the rain season. And when it comes down really hard. There's Marcos, you guys remember him? We got him. I know a lot of you guys are gonna say, where's his prosthetic arm? My boy just, he's so used to not using it, you know. He lost his arm when he was 9.
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias. And my boy don't want to use it. And we ain't going to judge him because he still works without it. So yeah. Come on over here. Caroline doesn't have a microphone, so when she's talking, I'm not sure if you guys are going to be able to hear what she's saying. But she was saying he needs therapy, and it takes time to adjust because he's never used certain muscles. So putting that heavy thing on, it just hurts his arm. Come check this out, what we're doing here, guys. So this is supposed to be a trail, but we're just getting ready to do our canaletas, it's called. But see how we got these really cool plants? Look at our trails that we got going over there. This is going to be for our people coming to the hotel, the restaurant. You guys will be able to go through this. Walk around, beautiful, beautiful trails, lots of flowers. It invites a lot of birds and butterflies and bees. And we have another 10 acres of food farms that I want to put that way. We want to do a greenhouse. We want to build some natural ponds. Everything is growing. This is another example of the erosion right here. Annoying erosion.
Just here because we don't, no sembramos gram.
See? Yeah. Well, come on down, check this out. And this is an idea to show you guys how beautiful these are going to be when they really start growing. These were planted a while ago, so the flowers are already coming back, the leaves. But look at that, the 3 colors, and these are what grow up trees. And I think it's going to be really cool, really beautiful look. And we've done that on maybe like 10, 15 trees throughout the farm. See right there, we got 3 more colors along that tree right there. On that one down there. On this one right here. So this is one of my favorite spots in the farm. So this trail takes you into the bamboo down there. Come over here more. Let's see. So this trail right here takes you into the bamboo, and that goes into the area that we want to reforest and turn really beautiful over there. This space too, it looks like weeds, but we put in this grass that grows and has these little yellow flowers. So this area will be really cool. In Spanish, it's called maní. Spanish, it's called maní. Huh? Yeah, let's show you guys what it looks like. It looks really cool. Here, check it out. Yeah, like cloves with little yellow flowers, and it'll fill up everything. There's a lot of weeds growing. We gotta have the team come in and
Not bad weed.
yeah, it's good fertilizer.
The bunny eat that.
Leave it here for the bunny. Cool.
We give that to the bunny.
Look, these are the big palm trees, coconut, whatever they are, palm trees that we brought in from the beach. A lot of people say those are gonna die. Hot zone, cooler zone in the mountain. No, they ain't dying. Look at, it's already revived and it has its new candles right there. So it's already came back and it's gonna be full, boom, on top soon. That one has well, I had to put a little stake in it to make sure it wouldn't die, and look, it's already coming back. This area here, I don't want people walking on because this is the area just for our gardeners, and we don't want kids busting these trees. This is another really cool fruit. It fills up with fruit. I forget what it's called, but they're really popular. We have all kinds of trees here. We have apple trees that are grown pretty big. We have peach trees. We have basically almost every fruit you can think of. I mean, we're putting it in here. We are putting it in here. This is that same tree as the fruit here, if you guys have ever seen this. It's kind of purple inside. It looks really cool. Awesome, huh? Come on up here, amor. And we have, I mean, there's no way to have every single fruit on a farm because there's like 1,000 kind of bananas and lemons. I don't know if you guys knew that. Sometimes we're just used to the fruit that we see in the store. But every kind of fruit, there's up to thousands of kinds of those fruit trees. This is our camping area, guys. A lot of you guys like camping. And we have friends that come over. And they're like, hey, I want to go camping. And I go, okay. So this is flattened out here. There's another area that was flattened out. We got a big area over there for a big tent that was flattened out. Maybe eventually we'll build cabins here. Has a really cool view. And you can hear a lot of birds because this is actually a cliff right here. A dangerous, dangerous cliff. And to get an idea where our farm is, let me show you guys right here. Our fence goes to that green post. And then all of this running along this road, like that's the fence we put in there because people turned that into a dump. We took out over 100 cushions and mattresses. We even found a dead body down there. This was years ago. And while we were cleaning it out with prisoners here, it was pretty gnarly. The other side of the mountain, this is also our farm here. Let me show you guys. This is the first terrace where the school is. And you can kind of see that little area right here above my thumb. That's Nicole's house. Right by the school, just as promised. So, yeah, guys. And really cool, all the fruit and flowers. We've invited so many animals into the area that we didn't see before. We're gonna be building bird houses. I mean, it's a big project, guys. It's a big, big project. Grab it, Catalina. I got to get the second microphone so you guys can hear what Catalina says. Sometimes she'll just be talking, and I'm pretty sure these microphones are good at keeping sound out from apart. So, look at these. One of my favorite fruits, granada. Look at this. We got some bigger trees here that are already flowering. What is this called in English? Pomegranates. Really cool, guys. Pomegranates. That's a big one right there. I love it. We have more pomegranate trees, really large ones, about 6 or 7 on the other side of the farm. Come over here, Caro. Want to show you guys this real quick. There's another trail that goes into there where we have plums, we have fig trees, a whole bunch running along in here. But we're not going to walk that trail. We're going to walk this trail. We're going to put some nice rock paths. Some nice rock paths for you guys where the grass can grow in between here.
The history of this finca. Era una finca de café.
Yeah, history was a coffee farm in case you guys couldn't hear that. Look at the view here from what we're building. Cool as that?
It's big.
Yeah. Really, really cool. Like I said, that's going to be the pool right there. We're going to build some big balconies. We're going to put a hot tub on it so you guys can come with your friends and family, book it, have a nice hot tub with a really cool view. And again, know that your vacation is going towards something amazing in the community. These are just little fun things we've been planning in the trails. We got a lot of work to do, you know? See these little flowers going along here? We have different kinds of plants going through these trails into there. These are some of our favorite plants. These purple ones here. And then again, the flowers that are going to be growing up, these avocado trees. See right here, different colored flowers that will grow with the fruit. It's kind of our banana section. We have a really big banana section that's down below. That's too far. It's in the canyon where I don't want to walk to. But these are almost ready to harvest. And I'm going to eat these. I'm for sure going to eat some of these. Check that out. Cool is that? Freaking Donkey Kong. Amor, let's walk up here real quick and show, because originally I was going to do this entire video. I was going to do this video literally just to show you guys what I'm going to be working on this week. But we need a first video that gives a full tour of the farm. And of course this isn't a full tour because we have over 40 acres that way, that way. Right now I'm just staying on these 3 acres here. A little too much. If plants and flowers look dead, it's because they were transplanted. It takes them sometimes a few months to revive. But see, new leaves are coming up. Oh, that's bajuco. But I don't know if that's the flower bajuco. Let's leave it. Look at these. We thought this was dead. This was dead for like 6 months. And it literally, the rain season now, new leaves, flowers came out because it was all transplanted. A lot of farmers too. Other farms around here, they've been donating us a lot of these plants. So shout out to everyone who's donated anything in this area. You guys are the real MVPs. It's really cool flowers. These are more different kinds of bananas. We're planting plantain bananas. We're gonna have purple bananas. Bananas you guys have probably never seen in your life. I remember the first time I saw a banana tree when I went to Brazil. I was stoked. And when I have friends come down to visit for the first time, if they're coffee enthusiasts, they freak out when they see coffee for the first time. If they like mangoes, like, well, I've never seen a mango tree. So this is part of the experience. You guys can see all of your favorite fruit growing here. What are these plants doing there? This here is coffee. These little ones, boom, 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 boom. So we have rows going all the way down. We have about 55 coffee plants, and we have 7 of the top coffees in El Salvador. How cool is that? 7 of the top coffees. We have bourbon, Pacamara, you name it. We might have more than 7 that's planted on the other side over there. But like I said, this is like a miniature coffee tour, guys. So check this out. It already faded away because we planted these a while ago. You can see the surco, the line of the coffee trees growing here. Also, you guys might say, things are planted really close. A lot of the trees we have are injerto, so they don't grow that big. We're gonna be pruning them so they're not growing out of control. So we're able to still allow shade to come in for the grass and not grow in between the other ones. This is my favorite area of the farm. My absolute favorite area of the farm. Now, we are doing a lot here. We're doing a lot, and every row has a different fruit. We have breadfruit. See right here, we have more of the, I always forget the name, granada. Right there. We have star fruit. We have mango Julie, which is a really big, very sweet mango. And as these grow, it's gonna protect the wind on the other side of the farm, because when the wind comes heavy, it usually comes from that side here. For erosion at the top, we put in this grass right here. We have purple, we have green, and when this was just planted, so when that grows in a little bit more, it's gonna look really cool from the restaurant. You'll be able to see it kind of blowing here. We're thinking about putting more along here, but what I wanna do now is we've been studying a lot about permaculture and just watching YouTube videos, and I am no expert. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing, really, but I have a lot of friends that do this, and what I like is just doing it, making mistakes, doing it again. So what we're gonna be doing here is rows in between the food here. We're gonna be doing rows of food, and this is what I was gonna show you guys. I want to do some, I don't know, like maybe some kind of raised garden beds along here. I want to get the wood for it, and so we can have tomatoes, carrots, the buckets for the potatoes, and have different foods going along here, different foods going along there. See, we have a lot of lines going up here, and we'll be able to produce quite a bit of food. This is just one area. Obviously, we have another 20 acres that we could be planting a lot of food, but this is what's gonna go down. And so you guys will be in your restaurant, and we're gonna have our cilantro, all of our, you know, herbs that will be directly fresh here that we can use for the restaurant, use for our volunteers, and then obviously what's left over, we can either sell and use that money to help an orphanage or an old folks home, or we could just donate the food. Right now, we're going with the flow. We don't know exactly the process of what we're gonna be doing. It might be easier for us just to sell it and then say, what do you guys need? Do you need diapers? Do you need milk? Do you need whatever? And we do have a lot of other ideas that have been kind of coming to mind. One idea is milk. A lot of women can't produce milk, breast milk with their baby. And it's a huge, huge thing in Latin America, all over the world, is malnutrition. And one tiny can of milk is $60 here. $60, like 40 to 60 bucks for the fake milk. We're thinking about dry freezing. We're thinking about dry freezing a lot of these vegetables and herbs and being able to make like a really nutrient dense milk that we can provide for children in all of our areas. But I've never done that before. So if you guys know anyone who works for a company that produces freeze drying stuff, let us know. Tell them to sponsor us, hook us up with some big old machines. Right here a tree broke. And I'm kind of excited because I want to put in a different fruit tree. See? Boom, boom, boom. Than these. Or maybe a tree that's just really cool that produces flowers. Maquilixuat. Árbol de fuego. Come on over here, guys. Yep. As you guys are watching this video, if you guys have any ideas too, feel free to comment them. You know? Feel free to comment them. I would build this. I would plant this. I would do this. A lot of people have told us in that environment, these trees don't grow. These flowers don't grow. And what I'm finding out is the weather, it used to be a lot colder than it used to be here. And it's really changed. And a lot of people have told us, hey man, that won't grow, will grow. We can make it grow. By using like organic fertilizers, organic, like getting rid of a lot of the chemicals that they usually use up here, that's what I'm having fun with. If someone says that won't grow, that won't, I'm just like, let me try. I'm not gonna buy 10,000 of them. Let me grab like 10 or 20 and try, you know? And learn. This area right here is going to be like picnic tables again for the restaurant with like bamboo roofs. They're called glorietas in Spanish. Well, maybe 1, 2, 3. Another one right there. And where you can sit down, enjoy your food. A waiter or waitress can come over here and serve you. And after you're done, you know, your kids can play in the park. You can go on a little stroll. See how we have trails that connects all over the farm. It's basically going to be like a national park where you guys can have little signs. You are here. It'll go down into the canyon. And one of my favorite places on this cliff here is it's the Periquero. It's a place where thousands of birds come from Central America to lay their eggs. And that's why you could hear so many birds over there. With this, I don't know if you can hear it, but tons of birds. So bird watchers, this is gonna be the spot, guys. We're gonna build trails down there, kind of far away where you can have your little binoculars. And I'm excited, guys. So let's walk back up to the house. There's a star fruit, mango julie. That's an almond tree. And then as these fruit trees grow bigger, along the trunks, we're gonna grow things like passion fruit, dragon's fruit that like to grow up vines. I've seen it done before, and we're actually doing it right now. Check these out. This right here is dragon's fruit. See that? This right here is gonna be a fruit. It's the new little hijo that it produced. We have some up top that are already growing. You can see a little purple, reddish purple popping up, and really, really cool. Look at this. The trail that we didn't walk on before, and this right here is another awesome trail. This goes down to where there's a little waterfall that you only see in the rain season, but it's a really dangerous area that we're gonna kind of have blocked off, but it'll go all the way down, follows the fence line, where we eventually want to build a coffee shop down there. Really cool lookout space. Brazilian coconut trees. I think they're Brazilian coconut trees. Like I said, I'm not an expert, but I enjoy the process of learning. So, and then up here, look at these. These are all different plants that grow really cool flowers, bromelias. Remember, a lot of things here are transplanted. They're just taking root. So if they look a little dead, they're not. This actually these look totally dead, and now finally the color's coming back. The purple blows in the wind like this, one of my favorites. Come up here. This will be another area. This is where a lot of you guys actually stop and look in and go, whoa. Right here. We had to fence it off because too many people come in and they have picnics and they leave all of their trash. Got all of their trash. Their beer bottles, their liquor bottles, their cups, plates, forks, and then dogs get in and chew up the styrofoam plates. Makes a huge mess, and I'm paying workers to clean it up for an hour as opposed to planting the grass that we need to prevent erosion. But it's kind of clearing right now. Let me see. You can see that volcano coming out. See that? It's beautiful, guys. Kind of hard to tell right here. But when this is gone, and then right there, another really beautiful one, 2 volcanoes. It's epic, guys. So we're excited. And to kind of tap up this ugly fence here, we've been planting a lot of these flowers, the Betaneta, that will grow in and cover the fences. Let me show you guys over here before we finish this video. Come on, Caro, how to life? How cool is that? Guys don't even know. You guys don't even know. This right here is dragon's fruit. You guys haven't had dragon's fruit. You should have some dragon's fruit. So, see right there? Already starting to grow through the fence. See? That's a good idea. Covering the fence. It'll block a lot of the wind, a lot of the sound pollution from the road right there. Got some construction workers over there fixing the highway. This is one of my favorite spots. We brought in all kinds of flowers and plants that we've transplanted, and it's gonna look really cool once we're finished. Catalina built this little thing here. Water, doing a bit of rain collection there. Well, on the other side, we're gonna put it in. And we're back here. That's it, guys. If you guys have any questions about the farm, about the school, let us know. And a quick update actually on the school. Let me see if this is, put that there. Quick update on the school. We are going to be working with the Ministry of Education here in El Salvador, and they're going to help us out. They promised us to pay for 40% of the school, which is amazing. Amazing. So for us to do that, we have to do like an agreement where it will be donated to the government's going to help us run it for like a 50-year program. But for us to do that, we need to have all of our paperwork in order. We've been working the last year and a half, 2 years here on getting a foundation. Everything has been finally approved in El Salvador, and it takes a long time for money laundering laws. So finally it went through, so we're working on that process. As soon as that goes through, the government's gonna help us out, and they're actually gonna give us a lot of prisoners to help build this school, guys, which is really, really cool. It's gonna cut down on the cost because this school here is gonna be very expensive. We're using the best materials we can find. We're talking like $1,000 fireproof doors. We wanna make sure it's fireproof, earthquake proof, really beautiful, nice views, and the fact that it's up on top of a mountain on soft dirt, we have to go really deep into the foundations. We have to build a lot of retaining walls. So a lot of people that don't understand construction might say like, it shouldn't be that expensive. I built something. When you're building on top of a mountain that has a lot of earthquakes, soft soil, it is expensive because you have to build a lot of retaining walls. You got to go deep. The concrete is not expensive. Everything is skyrocketing in prices, but I'm excited to announce that we're gonna probably start within the next 2 weeks. I know this has been a long process. We've already fundraised almost a year ago, but we're gonna get started. And everyone who's donated to it, I wanna say thank you, thank you. If you guys still wanna make a donation specifically towards education, please do so, because there's so many things we could buy, like computers, nice desks, just endless things. So, really, really cool. I'm excited, guys. We got a lot of work here. If you guys are in El Salvador and you want to come by and just visit us and say hello, we're always between here and El Salvador. We're always kind of going back and forth. But Arturo is the boss of the farm here. And yeah, he can show you guys around. If you want to volunteer, maybe make a comment and just say, I'm interested in volunteering. We're creating volunteer programs that will cost between $100 and $2,500 a week. And basically that money will go in towards allowing us to, for example, if you come with like 20 friends or 10 friends and you guys spend $2,500 or $2,000 per person, we'll be able to build a house for someone. And along our farm, on the other side of the road, we have about 45 families living in extreme poverty, living in shacks, plastic covering the walls. So with your guys' help, we will be able to build them homes. For $1,000 a week, sometimes just 1 or 2 people show up for the week. And it covers your transportation from the airport to here. It covers your food, but also that money helps us cover these 50, 60 employees that we have here. It helps us buy more plants, it helps us with tools, it helps us run the foundation, and that's kind of how it works. If you guys are just in El Salvador and you want to stop by for one day and say, hey, I'm going to stop by for one day, I don't need housing, I don't need anything, you are more than welcome. You're not going to get charged for that. We would love for you guys to come down and help out whenever you'd like. I just kind of wanted to explain the process there. So that's about it. I'm going to get to work here. I'm going to do some research on how I can build some gardens in these beds, and yeah, thank you guys, much love. And if you want to support us on Patreon, which all of that right now is just going towards 100% of it, we actually probably need another $20,000 to really be able to cover all of the salaries, is Patreon, guys. So patreon.com/MURPHSLIFE, and you guys will be a lifesaver there. Thank you guys, much love, and we'll make another video soon.